Hey, what's up, guys? Monday morning. Got to the truck, doing my morning shit before I take off. Put a little video out today because I've had some issues here recently with my Taurus TX22 with the FRT in it. Ran great for about 400 rounds, and then it started having malfunctions. And I hadn't really looked that much into it yet. I took mine apart. Well, I noticed I'd had some mushrooming on the disconnector, stainless, 316. I was like, oh, that might be my problem. I'm not going to talk about what FRT it is. So I had some extra ones, and I got around and I took the used one out, and I was putting the new one in mine last night just to try it out, see if that was the issue. And I noticed they're both the same brand. One was thicker than the other. So at that point, I put the old one back in that was thinner, and I noticed I had some side-to-side walk in the gun. So I was like, oh, that'll probably do it, huh? So I put the new one in, function tested. I can't test fire at the house. But kind of made me think, like, be some people having some issues with these, and they're from the same company. Well, I'd already ordered some other ones to try out. They're made out of 4130. Those are on the way. Once they show up, I'm gonna try them out, and I'll let you guys know. Once I find one that actually works good, and not just for a couple hundred rounds like the first one I put in my gun, and worked 400 rounds flawlessly, and then there was like a light switch, hit 400 rounds, and then we started having issues. So once I get this other batch in, well, first I'm going to try this one out for a little bit, see how it holds up. But I'm still going to swap them out and try this other one that's made out of 4130, see how it does wear-wise on the gun and the part. You don't want to get nothing in it too hard, because instead of wearing a $30, $40 FRT out, it's going to wear out, $100, $150 barrel out where it rides against it. Once I get that all sorted out, I'll let you guys know, and I'll tell you, in my experience of the ones that I've used, which I feel is the best. I won't show you how to put them in. I'm not going to do that. I mean, there's videos out there you can find. I'm just not going to do it. I don't know how YouTube would like it, and to be honest about it, it's not hard to do, but I'm not going to put the information out there on how to do it. If you want it done, you can message me. I'll do it for free. If you got the part, I'll put it in for you. If you don't have the part, message me. I have them. I'm not even out here to make money on it. I'll tell you, the one brand I have, they're about 35 bucks a piece. The ones that are made out of 4340 that I ordered, they're $6 a piece. And I can show it to you right online. If you want one put in your gun, message me. I'll do it. I won't even charge you to put it in. The only thing, you pay for the part, and I'll put it in for you. I don't care. It doesn't bother me one bit. I'm not out here to make money off this shit. I'm here for information and to help you guys. If that's something you all want to see more of, once I get the other ones in, well, this week I'll probably get, I doubt it'll be any time this week that I get to test fire that gun before Sunday. But once I test fire that gun, I'll let you guys know how it worked out. And then once I get the new ones in, the 4130 ones, I test it out, see how it goes. I'll let you guys know, and I'll give you my honest opinion on them. Steve, who works with me on Sundays, he's got a different brand in his, which I think he just switched to another brand. I'm not real sure. So I know we have about 3 brands of FRTs between me and Steve. Maybe 4, I don't know. That we've been trying out. And once we get some more time on them, I can give you an accurate review on 4 different brands. 3 or 4 different brands, I can't remember. I know I'm pretty sure he switched to the same brand I have right now. He was having some malfunction issues out of his. We were trying to sort out. But once we get some more data on them, I'll share that data with you guys. Like I said, if you want one put in, if you've got a TX22 and you want an FRT in it, send me a message, comment. I'll be happy to help you out and get you guys going. I'm just not going to put out there how to put them in. And I don't want to end up you trying to put one in and according to my instructions and it not work out and something happen. I just don't want that. I'll put it in for free for you if you want one. If you've got one, I'll put it in for you. If you don't have one, I'll sell you one for what I got in them. I'm not out here to make money. This truck is where I make my money. This is just something I'm doing to help people out. Put information out there for you guys. I'm not gonna charge you, $100 for something I paid $6 for, or even $30 for, and then, $40-$50 to put it in for you. I'm not out here for all that. You pay for the part. If you've already had it, I'll put it in for you. I'm working on a Koenig 9mm with an FRT too. Once I get that sorted out, I'll let you guys know how that goes as well. So far, that one's been a pain in the ass. The TX22 is easy. I've got about 3 to 4 hours right now of messing around with the one in the Koenig. It's easy to put in, but it ain't easy to get to work. Well, once I figure out the recipe on that one, I'll let you guys know about that one.
Continue on.
I don't think I'm going to mess around with them too much. Even if I get mine working, I'm not going to. It's not worth the time for me to mess with on those ones. That one, you're better off bringing it to the gun shop and have one of our gunsmiths install it for you, because that one's about to got me pissed off. I ain't messed with it in a week now. I just got fed up with it, and I had to step away from it a little bit. It was consuming too much of my time, and I ain't got a whole lot of it. Oh, I got to put seatbelt on. First day back to work and forgetting shit. What the hell's going on with my seatbelt? There it is. Christ almighty. There we go. That's the John. I'm a big seatbelt person. I kind of got to in the truck. Not because I want to, but it's a hell of a ticket to get one in the truck. It ain't good. I've known people that have lost their jobs for seatbelt tickets in a big truck. It ain't no joke. Oh, man. Man, that glare coming through the window is absolutely fucking horrible. Let me get out of the sun here momentarily. There it is. Let me get these damn windows tinted. What I need to do. And if you guys are from the Ohio Valley, This road construction is about to get irritating, isn't it? Steubenville, Mingo area and shit. God almighty.
Continue on route.
Oh, goodness. Mondays. Oh. Generally off Monday, but I'm pretty much 2 back-to-back vacations. Went to Myrtle Beach in July for, I don't know, it was 10 days or something, I can't remember. And then Labor Day weekend, I'm going to Florida. I'm trying to work a little bit, get some money put away. It's pretty much 2 back-to-back vacations. Goodness, about to kill me. Oh, so how's your guys' Mondays going? I think we're going to cut this one off for now. And I just want to put that out there on them TX22s. I'm going to tell you, when you get one that works and works right, my goodness, it is a fun gun. I've owned a lot of guns in my time. I mean a lot. In the last 10, 12 years, I've probably bought and sold and traded for and traded out probably 150 to, I'm going to say probably 150 guns. You don't believe me, you can come up and talk to Bill Powers. He'll tell you he sold me a good bit of them. Probably 100 to 150. I'm going to stay on the higher side of that. I know at one point in time I had, memory serves me correct, at one point in time I had, I think it was like 38 or 39 9mm at one point in time, at once. I've owned pretty much every gun on the market, all the fancy, not fancy, I'm not a Gucci gun guy, but all the hot ones that are on the market, the Glocks, the SIGs, all kind of them, Smith & Wessons, all the ones we sell a lot of, I've owned. Not because I've wanted them, I really don't care about most of them, but I bought them to shoot and try out, so when somebody comes in and asks me, hey, what do you think about this gun, I can give them an honest first-hand opinion because I've owned it and I've shot it. And that was a lot of the sole reason I bought a bunch of shit at one point in time, was because people come in and they're asking you about guns, and I'm like, shit, I ain't mess with one other and handle it here in the shop. So I started buying them. I've owned it, all the big sellers. Some of the ones not so big, but I could give you an honest opinion on a gun because I've owned it and shot it. I haven't really bought a whole bunch of stuff here recently just because I've owned so much. There's nothing out there really that interests me to want to add to my collection, and they really haven't come out with anything new that I've been like, hey, I probably ought to buy that just so I can shoot it a little bit and see, because there's probably 10 different SIG P365s on the market now. I mean, size is different, functionality is the same, so I'm not going to go buy 10 different P365s. I'm not going to do it. It's just the same gun, just different size. Fire control unit's the same. Everything's the same on the inside. It's just the outside. I'm not going to do all that nonsense. But it's a great gun, by the way. I don't care which one you buy. P365's worth its money. I'm still rocking my first run P365 from when they came out in 2018. Great gun, love it. It's another one that's been a really, really good gun. I bought that gun, I think it was like April or May of 2018. It's probably got close to 5,000 rounds through it. The only thing I've done to it So I changed the trigger in it. I didn't put nothing aftermarket. When they came out with the XL, they had a nice flat trigger in them. So I ordered a flat trigger right from SIG, so it's still a OEM part. I'm not a big aftermarket trigger guy in your carry gun. I just don't like it. Not that they're bad, it's just I'd prefer not to have an aftermarket trigger in my carry guns. But I put the flat trigger from SIG in it, and about a year ago, the mag spring was getting weak. Mag catch spring. You'd have to watch, you'd bump the damn gun and magazine would just fall out. So I had to put a mag catch spring in it. So in 10 years I've owned that gun, or 8 years I've owned that gun, and
1/2 mile turn right.
4,000 or 5,000 rounds, the only wear item that I had to replace was a 7-cent mag catch spring. Not too shabby. Good gun. I've carried that gun a long time and it's been great. My VP9 and my 365 are my two main carry guns. Every once in a while, I'll change it up and I'll throw something else, on my belt going up to the gun shop. But for the most part, the SIG P365 and my VP9, my two carry guns. Been that way for a long time. Those are both really good guns. I know them well. I know they're going to work. And that's what I choose to carry. I mean, I've got other guns, other 9mm and stuff. I'm a 9mm guy. I'll buy a 45. I'm just real funny about 45s. I like 45, but I don't really care for too many of the guns because they'll try to put 45 caliber in, a Smith & Wesson Shield.
Continue on
It's
route.
just stupid. I like some full-size 45s. 40 caliber, take that shit, throw it right in the trash, in my opinion. I can't stand 40. I don't know what it is with 40. I can't shoot 40. I've tried side by side. I've owned a Beretta 92 and a Beretta 96, which is the 40 cal version of the Beretta 92. I've had SIG P320s and 9 and 40, and I've done back-to-back tests on the bench at the range. Turn the CB down. And shot 9mm, set it down, picked the 40 up, couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with it. I don't know what it is about 40. I can't shoot it. Don't care for it. Don't like it. My opinion, it's an antiquated round. It should have been gone at 30, 40 years ago. It was a good round probably back in the 70s and 80s before, technology caught up and powders have changed, guns have changed. You can run 9mm plus P or 9mm plus P plus, and you got a hot little 9mm. I just don't see the need for it anymore. There's people out there who love it. More power to them. I ain't one of them. Don't care. I have no use for it at all. Another guy at the gun shop, I stopped in there one day last week and was talking to him. He just bought a Springfield Kuna. He's like, I got a Kuna now too. So I have a Springfield Kuna, which I'm waiting on some parts for it. We'll talk about that one at a later date whenever I get all these parts in for it. But I was like, did you get a Kuna? He said, yeah. I was like, cool. And he's like, yeah, I got it in 40. I was like, why? He's like, why not? I was like, didn't know you rolled like that. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, I didn't know you was gay. He didn't find it as funny as I did. It was just a joke. It's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard, okay? Yeah, I don't care for 40. It's one of them rounds I just don't care for. Kind of the same with 308. There's a lot of people love 308. I'm not one of them. 308 held its place in history for a long time. There's better rounds out there now. 6.5 Creedmoor. Love it. I shoot long range. 6.5 Creedmoor is an amazing round out to 1,000 yards. It is. It's an amazing round out to 1,000 yards. I've hit further than 1,000 with it, but after that, it's you're pushing your luck with it. It's more luck than skill or equipment past 1,000 rounds with 6.5. You know, after that, I mean, 300 PRC. Now, I've shot it effectively out to like 1,500 yards. After that, it's kind of same thing with 6.5 after 1,000. You get in the same boat. You know, I've hit a mile. I hit a mile with, 338 Lapua. I'm not going to go and shoot my Lapua at 1,000 yards because you're just wasting $7 every time you squeeze the trigger at 1,000 yards. I got better stuff to shoot 1,000 yards with. You know, once I get out to 1,500 yards, I'll transition from 300 PRC to 338 Lapua after that. You got to know, how far you're shooting and what you need to do it with. You don't need to shoot 1,000 yards with 338 Lapua because it's just you're throwing $7 every time you squeeze the trigger, $7-8. 300 PRC and 6.5 Creedmoor, you're talking $1.50 to $2 every time you squeeze the trigger. It adds up quick. Man, I could take you guys to the range with me when I go shoot long range. I could put you on my 6.5. And as long as you listen to me to what the dial on the scope, I could have you hitting 1,000 yards within 10 minutes. I promise you. Those guns are like lasers. It literally point and shoot. Unless the wind is brutal that day, then things change a little bit. But if it's a decent day, if you've never even shot long range before, I could have you hitting 1,000 yards in 10 minutes with 6.5. Just really, really good round. One of these days I haven't shot long range in over a year. It's just you're giving away a whole day because the range is, I don't know, hour and a half or hour 45 minutes away. And you get up in the morning, drive out there, shoot, drive back, end up losing a whole day, and I just don't have whole days to give up for that kind of stuff right now. Maybe one of these days I'll get some of my buddies together and we'll go to a range day. They can bring some of their stuff out, I'll bring some of my stuff out. Maybe we'll do a range day out of Thunder Valley. And as I said in the first video, this is all in my opinion. Now, I've been messing around with this stuff long enough. I can, form a decent opinion on stuff. Like I said, 308 and 40. There's guys out there who love it. My uncle, hardcore 308 guy. He wouldn't listen to you. You told him about 6.5. He changed subject. He didn't want to listen to you. And then he went out shooting with me one day. And I put him on my 6.5. Guess what? My hardcore 308 uncle now owns a 6.5. He still shoots his 308, but he now owns a 6.5. That's kind of like what I'm here for. I want to bring light to some stuff. Like I said, there's a bunch of gun channels out there, and there's a bunch of trucking channels out there. But I did a quick search. I gave it my hardest for about 30 seconds looking for a channel that did trucking and gun stuff. Didn't find one. Like I said, I looked damn hard for about 30 seconds. So here we are. I mean, if you guys got questions about trucking on how to get into it and whatnot, and I can answer those too. Big old geese. I know a bunch of truckers. A bunch of my buddies are. My old man was. I've been around trucking a long time. If you got questions about that, anything about trucking, I can help you all out. I don't mind sharing knowledge. It's kind of why I'm doing this. Not to make money. little bit that I might make from this ain't worth it. I ain't doing it for that. Too much hassle and work. I've spent more to make videos than I'll ever make from YouTube. It's just that simple. Which that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to make money on it. If you go back and look at Demolition Ranch. The last couple years, his videos, he never made a dime off monetization from YouTube. He made money from brand deals and sponsorships on his YouTube videos, but he hadn't made money from actual YouTube in years. YouTube cut the monetization for gun stuff. So even if I get a bunch of subscribers and I get a bunch of views, I still ain't going to make no money off of it unless it's from sponsors or brand deals, which I really don't care about neither, because I'm not going to put something out there that I don't feel is worth buying. If it's not something I'll buy, I'm not going to tell you guys to buy it. It's that simple. That's kind of why I'm doing this. And if the video's a little shaky, it's because I got my phone and my phone mount in the truck and we're going down the road here. And hopefully, the stabilization in the phone catches a lot of this shit, because I can see it here. It's shaking pretty good, but I'm hoping the phone catches that shit and filters it out. If not, I'll start bringing a GoPro with me and putting it in the truck. I know it'll take the shake out. Oh, goodness. Man, that sun. Definitely going to have to get these damn windows tinted if we're going to do much more of this shit. I've been meaning to, just haven't gotten around to it. Nobody around has room to do a big truck, so I got to take the actual glass out, take it to them, get it tinted, and put the side windows back in. My back glass is already tinted pretty damn dark. I just got to, one of these days when I have a day off, get these windows out, take and get them tinted and put back in. Hell, the reason why I didn't tint these when I tinted the back windows is because I'm not a window tinter. And I'm like, man, that's going to be a pain in the ass. But now that the one guy I talked to, he's like, hey, just pop your windows out if you can and bring them to me and tint them. I've been thinking about it the last couple of weeks. I'm like, man, if I pop the windows out, I could tint the damn things myself. I might be what I end up doing. Just tint it my damn self. Oh, this video's up there 28 minutes. I don't want to put out a ridiculously long video, especially because it's just talking. You guys ain't going to engage with it. I know I wouldn't. So I try to keep stuff just like this around half an hour or less. I get into a range day whenever we go out and do some shooting. I'll string some clips together. It might end up a little more, but I feel that's a little more entertaining just listening to my dumbass talk for an hour. We ain't doing all that nonsense. That's fucking stupid. But I'll try to keep everything about a half an hour. If anything else comes up in my mind through the day, maybe we'll add another clip into it. I'll edit it when I get home, because I got that CapCut deal, and that was actually pretty damn simple to shrink some clips together. I done that last night pretty damn quick. It was actually easy. But I discovered I need to get a new iPhone. Never imagined I would fill 256 gigabytes of memory up in a phone. But I've had an iPhone since iPhones were a thing, so I've got a lot of old pictures in my phone, and it's using a whole bunch of memory. And now we're saving videos in this sumbitch, and it's getting full, so I'm going to have to end up buying a new iPhone. I'm going to wait till they drop the new one next month, and I'll buy another 17 Pro Max, which is what I got now, but I'll just buy one once the new iPhone comes out, because it'll be a hell of a lot cheaper. I was looking at them this morning. It was like $1,500, so I'll wait a month and probably get it for $1,000 or so once the new iPhone drops. But All right, guys, you have a good one. If I don't add anything to it, love you long time.